So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional, a moving genius.
Sao Paulo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Rivaldo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's headed upfield. Fiddles it through. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Has a go! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the hit! That's got him rattled. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rivaldo, and here's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And that could set him on his way. Neymar with a beautifully timed run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rivaldo. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rivaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. That has been knocked clear. Bebeto. York. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala. It's Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rudiger getting this one clear. Davids. And here's Mbappe. Rivaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rafinha. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Davids. He steps in and that's the end of that. Pepe clears. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hernandez receives it in a good position here. Can he spark a counter here? York. Beckham. Kimmich. Musiala. Kimmich. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great ball, it shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bebeto has created one goal already. Kimmich. Musiala. Oh, that great hit! Goal! Sao Paulo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. It is a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
And it's Rivaldo. York!
Il numero 10. Neymar.
Antonio Silva. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. Chance to finish. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Antonio Silva. Nicely aimed pass. Rafinha. Neymar. Here it comes. Header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Sao Paulo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rivaldo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here? This is their second corner of the game. It's really well cleared. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Now it's Anthony.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Anthony showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passes short and sharp. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nicely aimed pass. Succumbs to the pressure. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bebeto has got himself a free kick. Played back in. Drogba's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. Diogo Dalot. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. No goals as yet. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Now Davids. Bellingham. Foot in. Van Dijk cuts it out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tar spots it and intercepts. Now the finish! And he's done it! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's another good win of the ball. York. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Played out to the right. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Could be danger here. Ronaldinho! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Aimed in toward, climbs up big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Goes for the header! What a wonderful goal! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Drogba attempts a clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Looks a good ball through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Corner number 2 then. Drogba clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now this could be... Great hit! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to...
And Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davis. And the ball is out of play.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Drogba! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Bebeto, Davis, and the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Eto. That has ended up in no man's land. Davids, Beckham, Bellingham. Over to the left. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, super ball! Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cafu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Back into the middle. Passes York! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He can run onto that. Eto. Can he put it away? Bellingham. Drogba has found the net here, of course. Now it's Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now he's off and running. And it's Beckham. Cafu wins the duel this time. That is a great pick out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, well played, well played. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9.
That pass isn't the best.
Camisa 22.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kubo. And he was alert to it. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. It's a good foot in there. Mbappe. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There's going to be another change here. Maldini coming on here. They need a difference maker.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Triol makes the interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, important interception. Rivaldo, a player of legendary status. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he's set his...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. We have already started here. Threads one in. Neymar in acres of space out wide.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got away. Oh, well played. York is onto it in a flash. Just eases him off the ball. He's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! He's got a goal! And And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but...
Great hit! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Pelo jogador, camisa 23.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bebeto. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. Mbappe. Pedri. Crunching tackle. And that's gone loose. Antonio Silva. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Saka makes the interception. Messi looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Drogba. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. Musiala. Can he finish? Beckham. Aims beyond the defence. Hits one! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Corinthians get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so
He rises!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Gabriel.
Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves.
It's Drogba! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No way through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Drogba. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he was quick to react. Messi. Mbappe.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And they can counter here. Bebeto. Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Parabéns ao nosso aniversariante de hoje.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Messi. Pedri. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Could move up a gear here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Antonio Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No, that was never going to make it. White. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Diogo Dalot. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
And we have our very first corner.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 22.
Adams gets it away. Diogo Dalot. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That is good strength. Chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Bebeto! Musiala. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Mbappe. They've got a corner here. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, the ball's run loose. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Antonio Silva gets across to intercept that. Mbappe is herring after that one. Oh, that's fabulous. York! Oh, almost a 6th.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Neymar, it's Neymar! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Corinthians give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Pedri. It's a mighty effort! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And here's Neymar. Pedri. And the counter is on. Musiala pops him off it and wins back the ball. Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. Davis. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Saka. Shifted upfield.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Antonio Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer, he's shifting through the gears here, and the finish! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Drogba. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Neymar. Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And through to the goalkeeper. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Everything here truly black and white. Alpinegro, as the locals call it, inside this most impressive arena of football. The Arena MRV in Belo Horizonte. And already we're underway here. And he was alert to it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rivaldo. That looks a good ball through. And he's intervened well there. Kane chasing after it. De Gea punts it upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Ribery. Rafinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's got away. Oh, this is a Kane! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! The breakthrough! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Atletico Mineiro have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender and he's done it again.
Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's Bebeto.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's gone back to the keeper. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. No way through there. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Rivaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Rafinha.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz.
Atletico Mineiro clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Bit too much weight on the pass. It's out for a goal kick. Shifted it to the flank. Rafinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely intercepted. Ribery. He's through here. Rafinha. Van der Sar.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fabian Ruiz. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Bebeto! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alexander-Arnold. And Amrabat. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. Good read, needed to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fabian Ruiz. Bebeto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Rivaldo, a true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Bebeto. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bayer trying... Oh, what has happened here?
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Nicely aimed pass. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Dinks one through. Pass is just off target.
substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 18, camisa 19, camisa 14.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Davis.
Camisa 11, camisa 15.
And that's out of reach.
Camisa 10. Substituição em andamento.
Haaland. Rice does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the flag has stayed down. And he's found a way past. We expected better, and so did he. Collar. Oh, well played, well played. Messi, and Messi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Paulinho, always onto this. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gets his head to it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. He has found the way through.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
E o gol! Aos 37 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. That is a brilliant interception. And he was quick to react.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Drilled in low. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, can he get onto this?
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Collar. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Now it's Haaland, and he's been shifted off it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi, real chance here. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.